Hey, everybody, it's Drew Scooter from Sleep With Me podcast. I just realized this thing has a much clearer. Okay. Yeah, this is Drew from Sleep With Me podcast. This is more of like, if you're new to Sleep With Me podcast, this video might not be interesting to you, but I'm going to go over trying to brainstorm the rest of December's recording schedule. And also, I've been putting these messages out real quick. As thank you everybody who's sharing your year-end list, whether it's Spotify, Overcast, Pocket Casts. It's really powerful, and it gives me good information too, especially seeing people on Sleep With Me Plus, how many hours they're consuming of the bonus content on Spotify, but also like just knowing like this thing of like, okay, like if you listen to Sleep With Me, I want you to think about like this 1 to 10 scale, right? Where 10, if you're grateful for things, 10 is your family, Koa, who's right here. I mean, for me, it's a lot of different things that are 10s that I'm grateful for. And then there's ones like this jellied cranberry I found in my cabinet from that expired over 2 years ago, but I still have it. I bought it. I'm grateful I have it. I mean, I may, don't worry, I won't use it. But like where does Sleep With Me fall? Is it on the Koa side or the cranberry side, right? And if it's on the, it doesn't actually, if it's on the cranberry side, I don't know what this costs. I definitely bought it probably on sale. It is brand name, but probably cost me $4, $3, $2. Koa is priceless, right? So where's Sleep With Me on that for you? Because my goal next year is very focused now of like making the podcast that puts you to sleep, that are you. Yeah. Like you're paying attention. You're more engaged in the show than most other people. Was Sleep With Me on your top 5 list of podcasts you consumed last year or things you consumed last year? Like when you think about gratitude, like, so I've had this in my cabinet. I haven't eaten very many of these this year, or 0. So thinking about that, and do you want to help me meet that goal of making the show that puts you to sleep next year? Because there's a huge reward in it. Because I know from the people that are actively involved, and it helps me achieve the goal. I'd love to do it together because I wouldn't have the goal of making the podcast that puts you to sleep without you. And I do need your help. That's why I ask for it over and over again, not because I'm comfortable or enjoy it. So I'd love for you to be a part of me making the podcast that puts you to sleep next year. So I'm doing more of these videos and releasing them everywhere. And you might, so if you say, yeah, I want to be a part of making the podcast that puts me to sleep next year, I have more gratitude for it than this can, my equivalent of a can of old jellied cranberry sauce. It's really simple. I mean, you could stay engaged with this stuff. That's one passive way. But if you want to be a part of it, if you can't afford to support the show directly or support one of our sponsors, that's the best way to do it, really. And I mean, if you support the show on Sleep With Me Plus, it is a huge reward because it is based on years and years of making membership content for the way people want to consume the podcast other than just an ad-supported linear feed. But it is what keeps the show going. All that money goes into producing the podcast. But if you're not in a position to support the show, I want you to be a part of it too, really. Like, I want to empower you because I do need your help just as much as everybody else's. Spread the word about the show. Those of you that have been doing that this week, sharing your year-end lists, it's a huge, huge help. And you could, if you want to get rewarded for it, you could sign up for our referral program at sleepwithmepodcast.com/refer, but just regularly share about the podcast. And we could do it together. I can't do it alone. Like I've tried in the early years and that was never sustainable. And particularly as I've been talking about these messages, a lot's changed in this industry and I have no idea what's going to happen next year. And so I'm trying to make sure we have enough membership to sustain the podcast. So yeah, but spreading the word's also huge too, because new people discover the show and they might become like people that are like, yeah, I want to be a part of this. So thank you so much. With that said, all right, so we're planning out March's content right now. That's what we record in December, believe it or not. And let's see. So I've recorded 2 episodes. So right now we're on schedule. There's a week in December went by, and we have 2 episodes recorded. And I do have to record episode over this today and this weekend to stay on task. But let's look at March. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's a 7 episode or a 9 episode month in March. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 9 episode month. So it's a challenge because there's an extra episode. But yeah, so let's brainstorm. So what we would have. Oh, my pen's not working. I'll be right back. Do we have another? Echo. Don't think I have another. I thought I tried to find it before. All right, let's just get a piece of scrap paper. All right, so that didn't work. Anyway, all right. So this will be a little bit smaller and less clear than on my little whiteboard. Okay, so what do we have normally in the month that we're looking at? If we have 8 episodes, we're going to have a GBB episode, one of those. We're going to have a Newhart episode, one of those. We're going to have 2 episodically modular episodes, which will be 4 episodes. That leaves 4 random style episodes, right? 2 Trending Tuesday style ones. We have 2 recorded in an extra. So our 9th month we'll have an extra, I think. I'm hoping I have 1 extra. But so we have, let's see the code words recorded. Okay, so right now we have 6 episodes that I know what they're going to be, and then 2 that I don't. Actually, 1 that I don't. So, okay, so what do we have? We have a Great British. Oh, so these are the episodes I have recorded: Game and Brick. Then we need those episodes recorded, and then 2 more Tuesday style episodes. Or 1 which is going to be totally randomized, and then another one that I'm not sure about, but maybe it'll be this one, March. And then an extra one, which I don't know. Okay, so we only have, because of the holidays and travel and family. So I have 2 episodes recorded. 1, 2, 3. Oh boy, we're definitely gonna. Man, this is hard work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have to record 6 episodes in 13 days. It's pretty tough, but we'll see if it's possible. And so what am I going to record? So that means I'm recording pretty much every day. Don't think that's achievable just because of whatever, but whatever. I have to make up for the other episodes or something. Okay, so today I'll probably record an opening for episode. I still have to watch the Newhart and Great British Bake Off episodes, so I have to get that done at some point. I have 1 episode of our episodically modular series pretty much done, so I'll probably record that opening today, and then the episode on Monday, ideally. Then tomorrow I have more time. If I could watch, there's no way I'll get the Newhart episode done. Maybe I could get the Great British Bake Off episode watched this evening and then get that recorded tonight, and then the opening Sunday or the opening Saturday and the episode Sunday. I guess that's probably more realistic. Watch half of it today and half of it tomorrow, and then record that on Sunday. So then we'd have 2 of those done. Then the last episode of Monitor episode I would probably record on the 18th and 19th. Okay, so that's 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9 are booked. 18 and 19 are booked. So we have 10, 11, 12. 10, 11, 12. I'll probably do this random Tuesday style episode on 10 and 11. Then 12 and 13. Do another random style episode, 14 and 15. Or 14, 15, 16. So we only get one day where something can come up. If it's ideal. I mean, this is why we work ahead. We can always catch up in January. But yeah, then we would get that done. And then, yeah, we would record the last episodically modular episode, 16, 17. Ideally 17 and 18, because the 19th I'll probably be, I don't know. So anyway, that's a little bit about how I plan out the recording schedule. And again, like we've done always, or for a long time, we're always rotating the styles of shows. Particularly next year, my goal is to have like an even broader rotation. So yeah, we're going to have a little bit more. Oh, I still have a crossover. We got a crossover we could do. I got to talk to the people. Probably record that in January, but yeah, so yeah, that's kind of how we plan out the schedule. I mean, some of this stuff will move around. We don't have the dates of the episodes released yet. I'm going to do another video, probably record it right now. Yeah, I got 16 minutes left before I got to move to my next task about the schedule for December or January. I think I got to lock in. So thanks for the support, everybody. And thanks for being engaged and listening to the show, and use those links to support the show if you want. If you're watching this, like really think about it, like because you do like, or if you've reaped the rewards for being a part of something. I mean, it does feel good to be a part of something and take action. So if you felt those good feelings, post it in there. But I'd love for you to be a part of it, because my goal really next year is to make the podcast that puts you to sleep. And sometimes I forget that. And I'm trying to make a podcast for everybody, or trying to have some sense of security and safety. And that's my goal. And that's not a goal that I can achieve directly, or like having a perfect sense of calm and that everything's going to work out. Just isn't it? This isn't the creative business. It's not the one to do that. So I need to focus on my goal, which is making the best podcast I possibly can that puts you to sleep. So thanks for helping out, and especially those of you that already do. I hope this message means something extra to you. Thanks.